Good morning, everybody. Today is day 16. Big T on the AT 26. And I'm off. It's about 6:30 this morning. And I had my coffee, I had my stroopwafel, and I got to go to the privy. I had everything taken care of this morning. I'm ready to hike. We ended up with 10 other hikers. 3 of those were through hikers, and 7 were like freshman college students. Everybody was very well behaved. I was very nervous about my sleep, but it turned out to be fine. They stayed up a while, but I was able to fall asleep and slept pretty good. Of course, I'm awake at 4 o'clock and laying there. I wish it wasn't the case, but I just didn't want to get up at 4, so I laid till 5, and finally at 5 o'clock I get up. Pretty much the story here on the trail for me. I go to bed early, but I can't sleep after a certain time, after I get a certain amount of rest, which I'm okay with that because I can get early starts. Just hate waking everybody up to get packed up and ready. The 3 through hikers that I met were New York, who I interviewed yesterday, who you saw yesterday's on the end of the day. New York is number 1. He's the first person to in 2026 to get a tag to be a through hiker. So a lot of people want to try to get that number 1 spot. And of course, and then the other 2, Scoutmaster and Backtrack, they are father and son. And of course, Scoutmaster is a Scoutmaster, which I gave him much kudos for taking the time of his life as an adult to lead boys and girls now in how to be survive, and how to learn to be outdoors and enjoy the outdoors. It's a blessing to have people like him that care about kids and want to teach them some skills and things that are just about forgotten this day and time. And kids and the college students came rolling in there, and that was a lot of them's first time to ever even camp. So one 18-year-old boy was kind of taking charge. So pretty neat to see them too. They were very well behaved. I was pleased. I'm headed up to Rocky Top. I'll give you some more later. I'm in Rocky Top. That's where I came from. Over there is where the shelter is somewhere. And this is where I'm going. Up. Almost there. Getting pretty close. Rocky Top. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. It's not my home, but it sure is a beautiful place to be this morning as the sun's coming up. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Oh, look. Thank you, Lord. Giving me another day to see this beauty. Oh man. I wish my dad was here. Gosh, he loved the mountains. He loved to hike. He loved the outdoors. He gave me the love of the outdoors. Thank you, Daddy. Oh man. This is crazy. Uh, okay, Thunderhead Mountain is next. That's it right there. It's close, but I got to go down and up it. Here we go. And obviously I'm in Tennessee. I don't know if this is the first time or not, but definitely in Tennessee now. I was not in Tennessee last night because we had a privy. And Tennessee doesn't provide privies on the AT. You gotta dig a cat hole. So, and I've seen 3 toilet paper blooms down there at the trail going to the shelter where I stayed last night. There's 2 other trails so people can hike up here from the road. It's not very far, 3 or 4 miles from the road. And so I'm blaming that on day hikers, not through hikers. You know, it's easy. You just carry an extra Ziploc and put your toilet paper in it and keep it clean in one and dirty in the other. If you're not going to bury it, you know. And it's pretty hard to bury anything up here and get it that far off the trail. And I know there's a ton of hikers that come up here every year. And you don't know who that's doing that, but it's pretty, see 3 in that 1.5 miles I've been on the trail. It's kind of frustrating. Just my opinion. It's not, everybody's got opinions. I'm not going to say the rest of that statement. But anyway, they harp on us through hikers big time. Leave no trace, leave no trace, leave no trace. There's signs everywhere, leave no trace. We try to do it. I do. We pick up extra trash, actually. All right, no more preaching, no more soapbox today. Number 4. See the blooms? They're gonna be pretty. This is Thunderhead Mountain. It's a survey marker for Thunderhead Mountain. Now, crossed over Thunderhead. No Thunderheads around that I can see. It's getting cloudy. It's rain tomorrow. It's bumped to 70% now. So, looks like I'm getting wet tomorrow. Again, it's okay. It's a beautiful spot up here, if you can see. I guess that's rhododendron, the big leaves, so it's rhododendron. Thanks for keeping me straight on that. Small leaves, mountain laurel, big leaves, rhododendron. See that blue shell rock? It's pretty. All through here. Blues can be. Blue-gray. Derrick Knob Shelter. Gosh, it's 6.25 miles to here from where I stayed last night. It's hard to believe I made it to here on the first day out in the Smokies. We left early that morning. It is a long way to here and a lot of elevation gain. Let's just see what my elevation so far today is. 2,300. So put 2,300 on top of the 6,000 I did yesterday to get here. That's nuts. I must have lost my mind before I did that. I remember I was, oh wow, deer. 2 of them. This is the first place I filmed deer when I hiked it the first time. They just live here. Not worried about people. Pretty. I got a happy picture yesterday. Y'all helped me pray for my granddaughter. This time last week, found out she had the flu. 21 months old with the flu. And I was concerned. I don't know who all was concerned, but I was very concerned. I'm sure all the grandparents were concerned. But I got a good picture yesterday. She's doing fine. She was out playing. She's a sweetie pie. She's appreciate you praying for my little sweet Sarah. Lynn Fillingham, that was for you. My bird watcher. What kind of birds are those? I don't know. Somebody does. I know Lynn does. Big hunk of granite. Pretty. That was a good spot for lunch. Still 11:40. And right at 10 miles. Probably just a little under 10. Oh, I was feeling low on energy. Felt like I needed to stop and eat. I'm struggling on the climbs today. Having to stop and catch my breath a lot. I don't really know what's going on with this. Just maybe the distance from yesterday with the elevation. I had a wrap for lunch. I actually have two. The Fontana Dam had those small wraps, so I made two of them. And then I had a payday I brought out from Fontana, which was really good. I didn't know I liked paydays, but I think I do. And I had a Rice Krispie treat. And I'm still rationing my water until I get to Siler's Bald, which is still another several miles yet, 4 I believe. I'm full planning on the water. Yep, I'm moving slow today. It's 12 o'clock, 10 miles on the dot. The good thing about that is I only got a little over 6 more to go. So, but still, I don't think the elevation is nearly what I did yesterday by this time. Yeah, it's 33:40 now. So, I don't know. Tired. And you see why they call the Smokies. It just looks like there's smoke in here, but as far as you can see today, it's cloudy and the wind has changed, coming out of the south now, and it's gotten to be kind of overcast, blowing in that rain, I guess. I got my water. Siler's Bald shelter. I'm headed up to Siler's Bald, and then I got 3 miles to go to my shelter, and I caught up with 3 more people they just left in front of me. Dog Country and a couple of others. I think we're all gonna be at the shelter together. Here we go. see Fontana? It's a long way down there. Got to figure out the new pronunciation for Klingman's Dome. I hadn't figured it out yet. That's why I hadn't said it. I may just keep calling it Klingman's Dome. I can say that. That'll be tomorrow. Pretty high up here. This is pretty through here. These pines up high elevation. The trail is different, 3 miles different, because I remember the 200 mark being at Klingman's Dome. Oh wow, there's a shelter. Did I pass my mark? Okay, I'm at 200.4. I missed my 200 mark. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. I can see the shelter. Well, anyway, I'm 200. Yay, 2,000 to go. Made it to Double Spring Gap Shelter, 16 miles today, a little over 16. There's 3 people coming right behind me, so I'm trying to do a video as fast as I can. This is 1980, New Year's Eve, 1980, December 31st, 1980. I came here with my brother and my dad. My dad had been diagnosed the summer before with lung and liver cancer and started taking chemotherapy and got a lot better. He went back to work, did a lot of things, and he wanted to do something with his boys. I was a freshman in college. We hiked from Klingman's Dome, which is about 3 miles from here, down to here. It's all down from Klingman's Dome. And it was bone-chilling cold here, very, very cold. We spent the night here, wind blowing, freezing to death, and I can remember him getting rocks and putting in the fire, and then we put in our sleeping bag, wrapped them up and put them in our sleeping bag to keep us warm at night. He was a good man. He wanted to spend time with his boys no matter what, and he was sick, bad sick. We headed out the next day, January 1st, 1981, to walk back up to Klingman's Dome to get out of here. And he didn't get far, and he couldn't go. We had to carry his stuff. That's how sick he was. He died April 3rd after that. Miss him. That was the last thing I did with him that was of any significance. I was in college, went back to school. He didn't get to see all that I've done and the man that he helped me to become. So I regret that. He doesn't know who I married. He doesn't know my children. He doesn't know his grandchildren. But he's in me. He's there. He's here. And he gave me this love for the outdoors. And I want to honor him. I wanted to stay here tonight. I came by here the last time I thru hiked, and I made a video, but there were people here. I'm glad to be here by myself for a few minutes anyway. I just want to share that with you. He was a good man, Richard. Very good man. Died too young. He died at 54. I was the 4th of 4 children, and he died at 54.